Hey y'all, it's Christy from Teadoddles. I'm just doing a little update video because I haven't done a video in over a week because I've had allergy issues. I swear, this pollen is messing me up this year. And instead of doing a motivational Monday, I'm just going to do a little catch-up video, and then I'm going to try to get some more of the videos out, some other videos out this week as well. So this will be just like a, I don't know, what do I call them? Teadoddles Tidbits or something? I don't know. But I would like to say welcome back subscribers, welcome new subscribers. I'm happy to have you here with me, and I make her shenanigans. I do like to do the sewing things, the yarning things, and the DIY things, so you'll see a little bit of all of that here on this channel. Yes, I don't think this is going to be super long, but I just wanted to do my intro. It's nice to do that every once in a while, you know. I probably sound I sound congested, but it's allergies. Last week, I went back to school last week after spring break, and I had to take a day off because I felt so bad. I had coughed so much. I coughed so much last week. I couldn't sleep at night. It didn't matter what I did. It would start coughing and getting these coughing fits, and it just made my sides sore. And it was all from just, I guess, drainage. Something lovely to talk about, right? You can kind of hear it in here, but it's just from those. It's nothing. It's not an infection or anything. It's just from allergies. And I mean, the pollen has been horrendous, or either it's just bothering me more than usual. I've taken allergy medicine. I've done everything, and I cannot seem to shake this mess going on. But it's a lot of people have it. So, I just tea. But anyway, I'm gonna catch up with y'all a little bit. I have a few little things to show y'all. Nothing major. I did do some crochet. Had a busy couple of weekends too. The weekend before spring break, I went to the beer fest. I think I talked about that in my vlogs. And then last weekend, I left Friday evening, and we had to drive. It's like a 3-hour drive where we went. I went with my friend, my bestie, because she doesn't like driving long distances or on highways and stuff. And so I volunteered for this one for her daughter's BB tournament. So, and that was Saturday, y'all. This thing, we had to be there at 8. It was an agricultural building. It's for 4-H, I think, or maybe it's not 4-H. I'm not sure. But it was very cold. It's still cold today, actually. And y'all, it was 2:30 before we got to leave. We were sitting on bleachers. I did crochet some, but it wasn't hard. It was not easy to sit and crochet on bleachers when you can't lean back and relax. I don't know about the BB tournament thing. I mean, I know it's a competition and they enjoy doing it and everything, but it was not that entertaining to me. But I went, and it was late when we got back. I was so exhausted, even though I hadn't done anything but sit all day. And then I drove back, and we sat, it was just exhausted. And I went to bed shortly after I got home Saturday evening, and I slept and rested a good bit of Sunday, most of Sunday. I didn't do much. So, oh, y'all, I don't know what it is about sitting in places like that. Sometimes it makes me more tired than doing things. I don't know what that's all about, but I have a fairly busy week this week. I've got an art exhibit I'm going to with my son on Thursday. I'm eating with my bestie on Wednesday, but that's because she's going out of town for a while. And Friday, I'm going to see the hot air balloons. They're in town. I'm hoping to do a tethered ride. I have been in a hot air balloon before that was tethered. I would love to do we ride in it, but that's a I don't know, it's over $200 to be able to do that. I think they give tethered rides for, 20, $30. So I have been in one before a long time ago when I was a child. We were in Kissimmee, Florida, and we could see Epcot Center from up there. So hopefully the weather will permit and they'll be able to do all of that stuff and have it. They have a glow up in the evening where they light up they don't light up the balloons. It's where they put the fire in the balloons and it makes them glow. It's really cool. Because last year, I don't think they got to do that because the weather, they couldn't do it. The year before, I had got to see it. So hopefully we'll get to see that. And then Saturday, I'm going to the Fire Ant Festival. I'm sure everybody has festivals in their little towns that have odd names and stuff, but this is called the Fire Ant Festival. I've never been. Going with a friend of mine and my son. She has family that cooks there, and they have lawnmower racing and a fire ant calling contest. I'm interested to see how that goes. And a mantyhose contest, which is men in pantyhose, basically, from what it's like, what is this? It had $100 prize. I needed to know what it was. I tried to get my son to do it. He said, that's not worth $100. So he's not doing that. So anyway, I have a busy weekend. I think going on Sunday, but Sunday I try to save for resting from doing too much stuff. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff going on and I want to do it, so I'm just going to do what I can, and that's going to be what it is. That's why I haven't put any new bags in the shop. Well, I haven't put any new bags in the shop because I just came home from work. I took the one day off and I slept all day. And then I was just going to bed after work because I was so tired from coughing. It's just ridiculous. But anywho. So today I got in my third installment of this January Gnomes, which is from Cotton Cuts. I've talked about it before. I'll put a link down below. Because the first one I got was February, so I thought I had missed out on January, but they wound up sending January after February. So this is the January Gnomes, and I'm just getting the girl and boy gnome. You can get these extras if you want, but I'm just doing the 2 gnomes each month. And then this is the February gnome. I have the fabric. And the March gnome looks like leprechauns, of course. So I haven't sewn any of these. They come, in case you don't remember, they come already cut up and you just sew them. Have directions. I've done Cotton Cuts quilt tops before. I just finished one recently. I showed y'all. So yeah, I'm behind on this already, which is not what I need to be doing, but sometimes that's what happens. I get behind because I try to do too many things. I think that's what it is. I try to do too much stuff. So much stuff to do that I want to do. So I also got my second Jimmy Beans wool. I said it right that time. Kit. I'll show you in just a minute. But I worked on the first one. This is the one I worked on while I was at the BB tournament. Because it was something that I could easily work on and not have to think about the pattern too much. Because it repeats. It's just a 2 repeat. So I've got a good bit of this left to go. I like the pattern. It's the length of the wrap. So, but it's going to be a nice size wrap when it's done. So I'll just continue to work on it. I thought these would be easier to finish. I don't know, in a month. Probably would be if that was all you're doing. And so I'm using my Jimmy Beans, my older Jimmy Bean bag. Somebody said something about, it was funny to see that my project was in a white bag because I make all the colorful bags. That's like, it has something on it. It's just an old Jimmy Beans Club bag because all my other ones are full of stuff that I need to do. So This is the second one. This is what we got for the second month. I do like the colors, but this is cotton yarn. I like the colors. This is Nifty Cotton by Cascades Yarn. Another one's Nifty Cotton Splash. Same brand. Y'all, hold on just a second. I don't want to be sniffing on camera. Okay. I'm going to be sniffing at y'all while I'm trying to do this. So we got this, and there's 185 yards on each. And we got these stitch markers with these little kind of, what do you call that? Wood burned stitch markers. I'll get it out in a minute. So that's what we got for the second club. I don't know. I'm going to do one more month of this club, and I don't know that I'm going to do it anymore, because I thought it was going to be, I thought there would be some hand-dyed yarn in here. I don't really, I mean, that, I guess that cotton's kind of hand-dyed, but I thought it was going to be different than what it is, because it's $25 a month, and I don't know. I'm not super impressed with it so far. We'll see how it goes. I need to get back to working on this. If you are in my Cozy Murder Mystery Cow group on Facebook, I'm doing a 4 series of books this time, and I have a pattern you can do that you can work on for all 4 months. The Wonderland wrap, or I have a hat pattern, and I'll put a new one in next month for the next book in the series. And I also put in a Wonderland shrug that I thought some people might just like the pattern. But, because the first book is Wonderland themed. I have started the book. Just barely, really. But I really love this pattern. This is a free pattern off of the Hobie website, which I have links in my group if you want to check it out. These are the two I'm using. It's a wrap rainbow, and it's a wrap sprinkles in confetti and rainbow. Those are the colors. And this, I'm holding both together to do this. This is it so far. I really like how this is turning out. Let me turn it around this way. I like how the colors are blending together. I have a feeling I may have, I don't know how big this wrap is, but this is the width of it. This is not the length of the wrap. So it's a pretty big wrap in the end, like a shawl type wrap. So I may wind up having to get 2 other ones, but we'll see. I like the way it's looking though. And this is just all the different colors together. I really like that. So that is something else I have started on. I do like this pattern. So this is what we're making in the group. So hopefully somebody will get to do something in there. I haven't been able to give a prize away in there because nobody's done anything yet but me. But that's okay. I'm enjoying it. Other people, they like the pictures and stuff. So, and then in my other Facebook group, my Teadoddles Makers Facebook group, your challenge this month is just to make something with green in it. It doesn't matter what it is. I've had some people post in there for that, so go check that one out. Those group links are always down below. I don't really have much else to show y'all. Oh, I can show y'all my fingernails. Look, I got a professional manicure done, which I've never done in my life. This is the gel stuff, like they dip it in this stuff and then they put some stuff on and they dip it in there. I mean, it's quite a process. It's pretty thick on there. So not fake nails, but it's like a really thick gel nail, whatever you call it. I don't know. But look at this nail. I don't know if I'm going to show y'all that. Yeah, you can see it right there. I chipped it off because I bit it. This is why I don't do things like this. I've had to glue it back on and I put some stuff over it. So I mean, you wouldn't notice it unless I pointed it out, but I felt that looked better than having a big gap in it because it's pretty thick and jagged. So I don't know that I'll be doing this again. I mean, I like it, and it is lasting really long for painted nails because it's the gel is provided. I don't know. They don't feel like regular nails, and I think that's all it is for me because they're so thick, and my nails are not that thick. But maybe it'll make them grow better. They've grown out some since I've had it done. So, and I did dye my hair. It's a little darker than the first time I dyed it. It has a purpley tint to it, I guess, a little bit. But well, my bestie dyed it for me. We dyed it. We waited till like almost midnight to do it because we forgot about it. And we did it. Then I had to sit up and wait for my hair to dry because I don't blow dry my hair simply because it gets frizzy and it doesn't. This is just what it does when it air dries, basically. It has a little wave to it, and I can put like a leave-in conditioner in it, and it'll be like this. But if I air dry it or blow dry it, it's frizzy. So it didn't dry. It has to dry before I go to bed, or when I woke up the next morning, my hair was like waving. It's like, hello there. So anyway, I feel like I'm about to start coughing. I'm not coughing as much as I was before. It's just like I'm always having to clear my throat with stuff. So I'm going to let y'all go. And hopefully I will see y'all again in another video this week. I'm hoping to do that zipper tutorial. I don't know that it's going to be tomorrow, but I'm hoping to get it out by Thursday. Let's say that. I know Thursday is not my usual tutorial day, but I'm trying to work on that too because I feel like I'm all over the place with it. I'm trying to get better at getting that stuff done. So, y'all remember to have a life lived creatively, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.